Hello and welcome back to our channel. My name is Kate and today we're going to be reviewing all of the uppercase letters. For this video, you will need a piece of lined handwriting paper. If you don't have lined handwriting paper, you can have a helper draw the lines on your paper, like the example we provided here. We will also be talking about starting dots, which are the places you first put your pencil to start writing the letter. You can have a helper put the starting dots on the top line of your handwriting paper. Let's get started. So if you've ever heard the song, "Where do you start your letters?" you know we start our letters where? That's right, at the top. If you haven't heard this song, go and check it out. We've linked it below. And then come back to this video. Also, before joining us for this review, you might want to go to our channel playlist and watch the videos on letter formations, where we spend a little bit more time than we will going over each letter today. Our first group of uppercase letters included L, T, I, H, F, and E. Do you see how these letters are similar? These letters all have straight, big, and little lines. We will start with the letter L. Let's first take a look at the L on our screen. It is made up of two straight lines, one big line and one small line. Let's try writing one together. Start at the top on the starting dot and draw a big line down until you bump the bottom line. Then, with your pencil still down, draw a little line across the bottom line. Good job! Next, we have the letter T. Letter T has one big line going down and one little line across the top. Let's write the letter T together. Start at the top at the starting dot and draw a big line down until you bump the bottom line. Next, pick up your pencil and draw a little line across the top line. Next, we have I. Let's first take a look at the I on our screen. It has three straight lines, one big line going down and two little lines going across. Let's try writing the letter I together. Start at the top at the starting dot and draw a big line down until you bump the bottom line. Next, pick up your pencil and draw a little line across the top line. Pick up your pencil again and draw a little line across the bottom line. Good job! Next we have H. Let's first take a look at the H on our screen. It has three straight lines, two big lines going down, and one little line going across. Let's try writing one together. Start at the top at the starting dot and draw a big line down. Next, we do one step over, and starting from the top, we draw another big line down. Now, draw a little line across the middle to connect the two big lines. Next up is F. Let's take a look at the F on our screen. It is made up of three straight lines, one big line and two little lines. Let's try writing letter F together. Start at the top at the starting dot and draw a big line down until you bump the bottom line. Pick up the pencil and find the top of the line you just drew. Next, draw a little line across the top and pick up your pencil to draw a little line across the middle. Good! Finally, for this series, let's take a look at the E on our screen. It is made up of one big line and three little lines. Let's try writing one together. Start at the top at the starting dot and draw a big line down until you bump the bottom line. Next, pick up your pencil and draw a little line across the top line. Pick up your pencil and draw a little line across the middle line. Look, we've got enough. Now, we just need to pick up our pencil one more time and draw a little line across the bottom line. That is your E. Our next letter series was C, O, Q, and G. Do you see what these letters have in common? That's right, they're all made up of big curves. Let's first take a look at the C on our screen. It is made up of one big curve. Let's try writing it together. Put your pencil on your starting dot and draw a big curve from the top line to the bottom line. Good job! Next we have O. It's a continuation of C. Let's try writing it together. Right here is our starting dot. Put your pencil on the starting dot and draw a big curve all the way to the bottom. Oop, we have a C. But keep going. Don't pick up your pencil and go back to the starting dot like this. Great! Now you have a letter O. Next we have Q. It's an O with a little line through it. Let's try writing an O together again. Good! Now, pick up your pencil and draw a little sliding line from inside the circle to outside the circle like this. Nice job! Our next and final letter in this series is G. Let's take a look at the G on our screen. It is like a C, but with 2 extra little lines. Let's try writing it together. Put your pencil on the starting dot and draw a big curve down like a C. But now, without picking up your pencil, turn that curve into a little line until you bump the middle line like this. Now, pick up your pencil and draw a little line over the top. Nice work! Next up, we have letters S, J, U, P, B, R, and D. Do you see how these letters are similar? They all have hooks or little curves, except for one. Do you know which one is different? That's right, letter D has a big curve. Let's first take a look at the S on our screen. It is made up of 2 little curves. Let's try writing the letter S together. Put your pencil on the top line on the starting dot and draw a little curve to the middle line. Make a turn there and then draw another little curve to the bottom line. Way to go! Next up is J. Let's first take a look at the J on our screen. It is made up of 1 big straight line that has a hook at the bottom and 1 short straight line across the top. Let's draw the letter J together. Start on the top line at the starting dot and draw a big line down. When you get close to the bottom, draw a hook or a little curve to the left. Next, pick up your pencil and draw a little line across the top line. Good! Now let's take a look at the U on our screen. It's made up of 2 straight lines connected by 1 little curve at the bottom. Let's draw the letter U together. Put your pencil on the top line on the starting dot and draw a big line down. When you get close to the bottom, make a turn and draw the little curve across the bottom. With your pencil still down, draw a big line up until you bump the top line. Nice work! Next is letter P. Let's first take a look at the P on our screen. It is made up of 1 big straight line and 1 little curved line. Let's try drawing the letter P together by starting at the top on the starting dot and drawing a big line down to the bottom line. Then frog jump by picking up your pencil and bringing it back to the starting dot. Now draw a little curved line to the middle of your big line, like this. Fantastic! Now we have letter B. Let's first take a look at the B on our screen. It is made up of 1 straight line and 2 little curves. Let's draw the letter B together. Put your pencil on the top line on the starting dot and draw a big line down until you bump the bottom line. Then, frog jump by picking your pencil up and bringing it back to the starting dot. Next, draw the first little curve to the middle line, and then with your pencil still down, draw a second little curve to the bottom line. Wonderful! Letter R is next. Let's first take a look at the R on our screen. Letter R has 1 big straight line, a little curve, and a sliding line. Let's draw the letter R together. Start at the top on the starting dot and draw a big line down until you bump the bottom line. Then, frog jump by picking your pencil up and bringing it back to the starting dot. Next, draw a little curve to the middle line. And then, with your pencil still down, karate kick out by drawing a sliding line until you bump the bottom line. Great job! Last in this letter series is D. Let's first take a look at the D on our screen. It is made up of 1 straight line and 1 big curve. Let's draw the letter D together. Put your pencil on the top line on the starting dot and draw a big line down to the bottom line. Then, frog jump by picking up your pencil, bringing it back to the starting dot on the top line. Next, draw a big curve down to the bottom line. Nice work. Our next group of letters is made up of V, W, X, and Z. What do you think these letters have in common? Yes, they all have big sliding lines. Let's first take a look at the V on our screen. It is made up of two big sliding lines. Right here is our starting dot. Put your pencil on the starting dot and draw a big sliding line down until you bump the bottom line. Then slide up to the top, going the opposite direction. Bump! Nice work! Next we have the W, which is made up of two attached V's. Let's write it together. Put your pencil on the starting dot and draw a big sliding line down. Without picking up your pencil, slide back up. Then slide back down, and then slide up one more time. Good. Now let's take a look at X. It is made up of two sliding lines that cross in the middle. Let's start at the starting dot and draw a sliding line down to the bottom line. Pick up your pencil and draw another sliding line that crosses the first line in the middle. Good work. Finally, for this group, we have the letter Z. It is made up of two little lines and one big sliding line. Put your pencil on the starting dot. Draw a little line going across the top. Keeping your pencil on the paper, slide down to the bottom until you bump the bottom line, and then draw a little line across the bottom line. Good work. Finally, our last letters in the alphabet are A, N, M, Y, and K. Why do you think these letters are in a group together? They are made up of sliding and straight lines. Let's first take a look at the A on our screen. It is made up of two big sliding lines and one little line across the middle. Let's write it together. Start at the starting dot on the top line. Draw a big sliding line to the left, ending on the bottom line. Now, pick up your pencil and bring it back to the starting dot on the top line. Draw another big sliding line to the right, ending on the bottom line. Pick up your pencil and draw a little line across the middle, connecting our two sliding lines. Good. Now we have the letter N. Let's first take a look at the N on our screen. It is made up of two big straight lines and one big sliding line. Let's draw the letter N together. Put your pencil on the starting dot on the top line and draw the first big line down until you bump the bottom line. Frog jump by picking up your pencil and bringing it back to the starting dot. Now, draw the big sliding line going down. Bump the bottom line, and without picking up your pencil, draw another big line going up to the top line. Good job! Next up is the letter Y. Let's first take a look at the Y on our screen. It is made up of one little sliding line and one big sliding line. Let's draw the letter Y together. Start on the starting dot and draw a little sliding line to the middle line. Next, pick up your pencil and draw a big line sliding down to the bottom line, like this. Great job! The last letter in this series is K. Letter K is made up of one big line and two little sliding lines. Let's draw it together. Start on the starting dot and draw a big line down. Next, pick up your pencil and bring it back up to the top line. Draw a sliding line to the middle of the first big line, and then karate kick a little line going out until you bump the bottom line. That is all of the uppercase or big letters of the alphabet. Stay tuned to work on the lowercase letters. For more writing practice, see our original letter videos, or play this video again. See you next time.